I grew up with big eyes, a big forehead, and I was a nerd because I love to read and I love to learn new things. However, I grew up in what we now call the urban neighborhoods, also known as the hood. And also, y'all, my teeth was jacked up. All the checks or all the jokes that kids could say about somebody who had jacked up teeth, I heard them. Thankfully, my mom knew the importance of making sure that her kids had our medical and dental stuff totally in check. My mom got me braces, and she even agreed to allow me to have what's called maxillofacial surgery. So, yes, my jaws were reconstructed. They were broken, and I think the bottom jaw was moved forward, the top jaw was moved back. And so, my mom is my superhero. So, when the whole process was over, my smile increased my self esteem tremendously. And it made me feel like I won. But not only did I win, but I made it through. I finally grew into my eyes and grew into my forehead, and my teeth were shifted around. And so I enjoy smiling, and I'm totally okay with the look that I have. So when all of that was over, I really liked how I felt about myself. And I wanted to be able to help other people cultivate the feeling of loving their smile and liking how they look when they look in the mirror. So I came up with this harebrained idea. I decided to join the military in the 11th grade, and I decided to be a dental assistant to help me on my quest to become a dentist. So here I am in the 11th grade Army Reservist and in school to work towards being a dentist so I can help people find their smile. Fast forward 2 years, second year of college, math and science, kicking my booty, and it was not going to happen. So I was thinking, okay, so dental school is not going to work out for me because I can't even get past the easy classes. So a friend of mine said, Montoya, you look like, you remind me of my mom. My mom is a social worker, and you have a lot of attributes and a lot of qualities that social workers have. And I'm like, what the heck is a social worker? I've never even heard of that before. So I go and talk to my advisor. So she gives me this career assessment. And after I take the career assessment, I think the social work was number 2 on suggested careers that I should look into based on my qualities and whatever other questions were on this assessment. And so I changed my major to social work, learned about all the different things that social workers do. They aren't just people who work for Department of Children's Services and remove people's children. There is a vast majority of jobs that social workers can do. One of them is being a therapist. And I totally, absolutely love, love, love being a therapist. And so what I learned was after I changed my major to social work, got my master's and my bachelor's degree. My bachelor's and my master's degree in social work. I realized that I still get to help people find their smile, but just in a different way. So my name is Montoyia McGowan. Montoyia McGowan. I am a mental wellness therapist. You could say I'm a psychotherapist. I help people with their thoughts and feelings and emotions. I provide emotional support for entrepreneurs, working professionals, people who work really hard at looking like they're okay. People who work really hard at looking like they've got it together. I work with people where others depend on them in many ways to be okay. So the people that I work with are the people who sit on my couch are superheroes. They are people who come to take their cape off for a little while. They come to be human. They come to be in the moment. They come to have pity parties. Yes, it's totally okay to be in your feelings. It's totally okay to have pity parties. They come to have celebrations that they can't share with other people yet. They come to talk about ideas that they are cultivating and considering doing, but they are afraid to talk about them with other people because they're afraid their ideas may be stolen. So they come to work through thoughts. They come to work through anger, frustration, any feelings that are creating barriers for you emotionally. Because those not processing your feelings and emotions can totally affect how you do life and how you do life with the people that you love and that you care about. Also, I work with those people who deal with the imposter syndrome. Am I good enough? How did I get here? Do I belong here? Why am I here? Am I worthy enough to be able to enjoy the things in life that I want for myself and for my family, for my friends and people that are connected to me? The people that come to sit on my couch, they come because I don't want anything from them other than to help them cultivate the smile that they want to have that helps them live an emotionally well life, or as close as possible to it that they can. I'm passionate about helping others find their smile because I can relate in so many ways. So remember I said I joined the military in the 11th grade? Well, that led me to a journey that I totally did not expect. I ended up in Tikrit, Iraq as a combat veteran. And while I was in Iraq serving a tour 2003, 2004, my 4-year-old daughter was back home being raised by her dad and my mom and his mom and a host of other people that we depended on to help us. So we had a village that I am still to this day totally grateful for. And that led me to have some unique issues with depression, anxiety, and PTSD. Also, I'm a trailblazer in many ways. I'm a trailblazer in my family. I'm also a trailblazer in the neighborhood that I came from. And being a trailblazer and an entrepreneur, we tend to set standards for ourselves that other people don't have for us. And we oftentimes put pressure on ourselves and we forget that we can give ourselves permission to make changes. So it's not easy working through those negative thoughts alone. It's not easy working through feeling like, am I going to be okay? And is it okay for me not to be okay? Because we get so caught up in image and persona because you don't want to appear weak or like you can't handle things. Yeah, music and prayer helps. Music totally helps. Prayer, absolutely. However, I'm going to tell y'all a secret. God made therapists. And the great thing about therapists is our professional license requires that we keep things confidential. So if we like our jobs and we want to be able to continue to do our jobs, we can't tell your business to anybody. And we can't share the things that you need to process emotionally. We can't share those with other people outside of our therapeutic relationship. And so that's the good thing. So have you guys ever seen someone on the side of the road that you may say, oh my God, they're talking to themselves, and you can tell that they clearly have a mental health issue? Have you ever seen one of those people stop and say, I got to go to therapy, I'll be right back? So one of the things that I hear people say often is, oh, I'm not crazy, I don't need to go to therapy. Crazy people don't go to therapy because crazy people don't think they need therapy. Because crazy people don't know that they're crazy. Sane people come to therapy. People who want help with coping skills, who want help with just processing, just getting things off their heart. Those are the people that come to therapy. Those are the people that can keep appointments, that can maintain appointments, that realizes when they're having a bad day and they need some help managing the feelings from that bad day. Same people come to therapy. A lot of people don't know that, but yeah, that's a secret. So keep it to yourselves. Don't tell anybody. So if you want more support on your journey to living and being emotionally healthy, I'm your girl. Go to my website and download a checklist that can help you get started on sorting out where you are in life, what you want to do, where you want to be, and how you plan to get there emotionally. I look forward to helping you be the best emotionally well person you can be, and I look forward to seeing your genuine emotionally well smile. So thank you for taking the time out to watch this video, and I hope that you have heard something that have helped you decide that you think therapy is dope. I'm on a mission. My mission is to make sure that you all know and understand how dope therapy is. It is one of the coolest things you could do for yourself. Hard work, not easy all the time, but totally worth the work.